just kind of play with it and get the rubber legs going, all kind of east and west. And get your fibers. You don't need a whole lot. Just like a little bit like that. And then I take some of this, my buddy gave me some Kraken dub, and I just put this on there for add some of those black rubber legs. I'm really trying to get mostly the rubber out of it and not as much as of the fibers of the dubbing. And then just laying it on top, making a little dubbing pile. Looks like a freaking mess, which is fine. You can use a little bodkin if you want and pick stuff out. Get them going. Basically, just get as many going east and west as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so this is what I have. It's nothing neat. And just put it in your loop. And I just try to get it 50-50 on those rubber legs that I put in there. So it's just like that. And then I pinch, if you can see I pinch that real tight, pinch it real tight in front of your materials. And then you spin this, and then it's gonna spin. It's gonna spin real tight between the spinner and your fingers. Spin it real tight, like super tight like that. And then grab your spinner, undo your pinch fingers and pull back. Boom. And now you got a rope. And then take your bodkin and pick it a little bit. Pick it out, pick it out. What I do is I will put a lot more dubbing material than I need, or than I actually want. Look at all this is coming out. I do that because it's hard to get it all in there, whatever. So you just use a little extra, pick it out a little bit, and do the same thing. One more spin, pull, just like that. And then I'll take my wire brush and just relentless and just rip at it, because like I said, I have way more dubbing material in there than I really even need or want. And this is why, so you can really rip in there and get all that bugginess out. Now you see if you can, let's see if you can see that. You see all my and I just like a hackle. Get it all going like one way, like a brush hackle. Just like that. See? Got all my rubber legs and my dubbing now. And then you just wrap it forward. Nothing to that. Wrapping it, stroking your dubbing back every so often. Basically just placing rubber legs where you want them. most of them are longer than I want them, so wrapping them's not that big of a deal. If they get tucked under or whatever, this is all going to be way too long, and I'll do a little bit of a trim to it also. Just wrap it and brush it. Wrap and brush, wrap and brush, wrap and brush. And now you just usually do it all. So I'm gonna wrap back over it to do my rubber legs. Okay, pull it back, and then just wrap back a little bit. I have been wrapping back a lot more, but I'm going to try to not. All right. I said the dubbing was too long, so we're going to pull it up like this and push it and kind of cut it so we get a taper. We don't want anything long. None of the dubbing should be longer than the pollywog tail. None of the rubber legs, none of these small rubber legs should be longer than the pollywog tail. We want the pollywog tail to be the longest part coming out. It doesn't have to be much, just a little bit. It's a little bit longer than everything else. It's all really preference, honestly. Try different things, see what works. You get your fly, right, I guess to say. The carp will, they're not inspecting it. You feed it to them right, they suck it in. All right, now we're gonna take, what are these? Here we go. These are grizzly micro legs. Just take, we only need one. Just one little leg. Because these flies are so small, you get to maximize your materials. Fold your leg. Cut it in half. So now you have two. Wrap them around your thread. All right. I want to do the rubber legs on top of my hook shank. I like to tie all my materials on top of my hook shank. And then line them up. Even them out. Tie them down. And I do it like that because I want them up. See, I want them to go up when they're in the water, just like the tail. Perfect. All right, good. If you got some of these rubber legs, that one's kind of bugging me. Get it out of there. All right. Last part. Easy fly. Clean up a little bit here. Then you take MFC bunny brush. I love these things. Love them. This is just these colors. Stay with those. So got a bunch more colors somewhere. I don't know. Basically every color you can think of. All right. I kind of like to straighten my brush up a little bit. You can see how this is like junky kind of right there. It's all good. It's all junk right there. Just fucking strip that off. Turn it back over so we're tying our materials in on top. Lock in that wire. No, we're not gonna do that. Half-inch. All right. Oh, shit. Usually we'll make one good solid touching, like a wrap there. And then I'll slowly start opening up the spin. careful not to do too many wraps here. All right. Oh shit. Sorry. Just oh shit. Catch your brush. So once I have it caught, I'll take everything and stroke it back. That bunny, you want to make sure you get all those materials out of the way when you whip finish. All those little fibers. And then I always do four turn. Make sure it's nice and tight. That's why you also use 140 thread, UTC 140, so we can really tug on these, because we don't use glue on carp flies. So do a 4 turn and then a 3 turn. And it's seemed to be just fine. I don't have them falling apart or nothing. That's the fly. Super simple. This one right here, I did with, it actually only has a little bit of bunny and mostly EP in a dubbing loop. It's a lot fuller, looks a lot bigger, but it should slim down in the water still a little bit. We're gonna try it today. Looks a little different, we'll see. But those are the bugs, man. Same, that's how you tie them. Super easy.